Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Vaki. We start with breaking news out of Virginia tonight, where authorities are responding to a water emergency at a mine pit. Early reports indicate at least 2 people fell in the Richelieu mine pit late this afternoon in Virginia. The St. Louis County Rescue Squad confirmed they are among the agencies responding to that incident. Authorities are staging on the Mesabi Trail near Railroad Avenue. This is a developing story, and we do have a crew headed to the scene. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. Both Polymet and environmentalists are claiming victory today following a ruling by the Minnesota Supreme Court involving the proposed copper-nickel mine's permit to mine. The state's highest court ruled the Department of Natural Resources has to hold a hearing on whether the mine's waste pond would effectively keep pollution contained. The Supreme Court also agreed today with a lower court's 2020 ruling. That ruling had reversed the DNR's decision to grant Polymet its permit to mine because the state agency didn't set an end date for the permit. In today's ruling, the Supreme Court ordered the DNR to set an expiration date. The court also affirmed the DNR's discretion to deny contested case hearings. Polymet CEO John Cherry called the decision a big win for the company and its supporters.
I think it provides a lot of clarity and very few issues to get to the finish line. This particular aspect you need to remember on this bentonite cap, this clay cap at closure on the tailings impoundment, this was part of the original design that was in the permit. The DNR already approved that, and now essentially it will go in front of an administrative law judge. And as we've seen in almost all of our other rulings, our science and engineering and design has always been appropriate and supported.
Meanwhile, environmentalists also celebrated the decision with a news conference on the steps of Duluth City Hall.
This case has far-ranging implications for the Polymet permit and the Polymet proposal. We're looking forward to a reset of the conversation. We think this is an opportunity for a healthy new beginning and a brand new conversation about the Polymet proposal in Minnesota.
The Supreme Court also said today the Court of Appeals was incorrect when it reversed 2 dam safety permits for the $1 billion project. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources says it's currently reviewing that decision. In a statement today, the agency said they appreciate and respect the court's, quote, careful evaluation of issues related to the DNR's first application of Minnesota's non-ferrous mining statute and rules. The DNR said it will carefully review and implement the court's instructions. Here's a live look tonight at Capitol Hill ahead of President Biden's first address to a joint session of Congress. White House officials say President Biden is feeling good ahead of this major event. The president will focus on unity, and he will also unveil a new massive policy proposal aimed at helping American families. Natalie Brand reports from Capitol Hill, where tonight's speech will look different, but also take on new historical significance.
On the eve of his 100th day in office, President Biden will deliver his first major address to a joint session of Congress. Taking center stage, his latest policy push, the American Families Plan, a $1.8 trillion proposal aimed at helping working families and children.
This is a really bold proposal. The American Families Plan is going to ensure that kids across the country, families across the country, get 4 years of additional education.
That 4 years is broken down to 2 years of preschool and 2 years of community college at no cost. The plan also includes additional child care assistance and extends the child tax credit in the recently passed American Rescue Plan. The president proposes to pay for it by increasing the top tax rate on the wealthiest Americans and a higher capital gains tax for people earning more than $1 million. Tonight, the president will also discuss immigration, gun safety, police reform, and pandemic relief, topics that have kept Congress divided.
The Biden administration seems to have given up on selling actual unity in favor of catnip for their liberal base.
South Carolina Senator Tim Scott will deliver the formal Republican response on a night that will look very different from past speeches.
Madam Speaker!
There will be an audience of just 200 inside the House chamber, with members of Congress and the First Lady hosting virtual guests.
Thank you for being with us today.
Still, history will be made when President Biden is introduced by the first African-American sergeant at arms and delivers his address with 2 women, Vice President Kamala Harris and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, seated behind him. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Tonight's address comes more than 4 months after the January 6th Capitol assault. Before his speech, President Biden will meet with career staff who were there that day. The White House also says there will be no designated survivor tonight because multiple members of the president's cabinet will not be in attendance. And in local COVID news today, Minnesota's governor hinted that he could be pulling back some of the state's COVID restrictions as early as next week. Governor Tim Walz says new federal guidance allowing vaccinated people to go mask-free in many outdoor settings is a sign of progress. He says that, coupled with a drop in new case counts, could allow for an increase in capacity limits. The COVID tracking project reports over the past 2 weeks, the rolling average number of daily new cases in Minnesota has decreased by more than 28%. Wisconsin health officials say only a small fraction of people who have been fully vaccinated against coronavirus have tested positive for COVID-19. Those are what are known as breakthrough cases. The Wisconsin State Journal reports those cases were just 605 out of the 1.8 million people who are fully vaccinated. The state's number of breakthrough cases is higher than the national rate, which is also very low. The CDC has said the national tally is an undercount, and some infections are expected among those who are immunized because no vaccine is 100% effective. Just this morning, one of the jurors in Derek Chauvin's trial spoke out for the first time, sharing what it was like in the courtroom, saying the images he saw still trouble him. Chauvin, a former Minneapolis police officer, was convicted on all charges in the death of George Floyd. Brandon Mitchell, a 31-year-old basketball coach, is the first juror who deliberated in the trial to share his experience. He said with all the video evidence, it was like watching Floyd die over and over each day. Mitchell said listening to witnesses and seeing evidence was stressful and was not taken lightly.
Like, the evidence was overwhelming. But it was, decisions like that, when you're deciding somebody else's life, will never be that easy. So, we're deciding the next 15, 20, possibly 40 years for him. It was never going to be that easy.
State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin.
Hill ordered the name of the jurors not be released for at least 6 months. Well, Dave's here for a first check of the weather. Dave, walking outside this morning was glorious.
Yeah.
Blue skies, sunshine, warmer temperatures. It was great.
And then, of course, when it's too warm to wear a light jacket around here, many of us think it's just too hot. And this is the start of a warm that'll culminate with 70s on Saturday.
Wow.
They won't last much past Saturday, but we have that to look forward to. Let's look forward to a couple of showers here tonight. I know some folks would want to hold on to the sunshine and dry conditions, but already we've got a small low from North Dakota crossing the threshold into northwestern Minnesota. And after midnight tonight especially, it'll start to bring a 30 to 40% chance for rain showers that should last through tomorrow morning. Taking a quick look, though, a live look at what's going on in the Cotton area on Highway 53, we still see fair weather clouds there. So, again, it'll take that low a while to progress towards the head of the lakes here and into Wisconsin and Michigan. But bottom line is, clouds increase tonight, and that sets us up then for morning sun tomorrow, or actually morning rain tomorrow, but back to afternoon sun. The high temp of 55 is normal. We could go over normal by Saturday, as I mentioned. We'll talk about how long that will stick around in just a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, with warmer weather comes camping season. The Superior National Forest will be opening sites up soon, and we will have more details as we take you around the Northland after the break.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS3.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
Now is the time to improve your home comfort system. Explore our rebate page to save money.
For your heating and cooling needs, call the people with the right solutions. Carlson Duluth Company, servicing the Twin Ports and the Iron Range communities.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right. And done right now. We pride ourselves on being the best for the best price. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
Good boy. You're such a good boy.
I think it's time we got a dog.
But my landlord won't let me have pets.
I've got an idea about that, too.
you've got big dreams and a bold imagination. Let's see how we can help. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Make the most of every property with landscaping equipment that delivers more. More productivity. More comfort. More durability. And more of what it takes to get the job done right. When your reputation is on the line, you need the Kubota landscaping lineup. Visit your local dealer today.
No one serves you better than Lulich Implement.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If your home is too hot or too cold, Carlson Duluth Company will help improve your home's comfort with advanced technology and heating and cooling while saving money on your energy bills. Call the experts. Carlson Duluth Company, serving the Twin Ports and Iron Range communities.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look over Duluth tonight as we have one last chance for rain before some sunshine and warm weather come our way just in time for May. Can you believe that? Dave will be in with this week's forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. A community is hosting their annual spring sale, and a public library has unveiled some new artwork. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start tonight in the Superior National Forest, where they have announced their planned dates to begin providing services at fee sites. The campgrounds are typically open from May until October, but dates may be impacted if winter weather interferes. The Laurentian and Cowichouee Ranger Districts plan to partially open on May 1st. The Tofty, LaCroix, and Gunflint Ranger Districts will open on or after May 8th. Guests are always encouraged to check the status of campgrounds online prior to arrival, especially during early spring. Next, we head to Cotton, where there's a fun and crafty event being held. This Friday and Saturday, the annual Junkaroo and Mocha 2 market event will take place. Vendors will vary from junk, rummage, vintage, antique, arts and crafts, small businesses, and more. In conjunction to the Junkaroo, there will be a gardening exchange from tools to seeds. And this year, they are requesting a $1 suggested donation at the door. And we'll wrap up in Ely tonight, where the public library is starting to unveil some new artwork. The library posted photos of the first 3 completed stained glass windows going up on the Chapman Street side of the building. The windows are part of a project being partially sponsored through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund in conjunction with the Arrowhead Library System. The windows are being made by a group of local artists. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, today the city of Superior honored those who lost their lives while on the job. We'll have more in just a few minutes.
Well, yesterday I was all excited. I figured today's high would hit 55, and it did. But I also figured the normal, regular temperature would stay at 55, but it didn't. It went up to 56, so we're still cooler than normal, technically. Tomorrow, maybe we'll be a little bit cooler than normal again, but 55 is close enough, isn't it? And 70 could be on the way. We'll talk about when it'll get here after the break.
Lake Superior College is nationally recognized for quality and affordability, offering over 90 programs including career, technical, and general studies for transfer. At LSC, you can start here, save thousands. Apply for free at lsc.edu.
Bender's Shoes anniversary sale is going on now.
It's a great time to join the Jeff Foster family. We're proud to announce our new pace-setting driver compensation plan for OTR and regional drivers. We offer a flexible, family-friendly work environment where you are a name, not a truck number. To learn more, please call Layla at 800-669-5043 today.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't be here if I thought reverse mortgages took advantage of any American senior. Or worse, that it was some way to take your home.
Learn how homeowners are strategically using a reverse mortgage loan to cover expenses, pay for health care, preserve your portfolio, and so much more.
A reverse mortgage loan isn't some kind of trick to take your home. It's a loan, like any other. Big difference is how you pay it back.
Find out how reverse mortgages really work with AAG's free no-obligation reverse mortgage guide.
With a reverse mortgage, you can pay whatever you can when it works for you. Or you can wait and pay it off in one lump sum when you leave your home.
Discover the option that's best for you. Call today and find out more.
I'm proud to be a part of AAG. I trust them. I think you can too.
Call 800-661-0308.
A juror in the Derek Chauvin trial shares what it was like inside the courtroom. Find out what new position is coming to DPT's mental health unit.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
CBS3 weather is brought to you by Lake Superior College. Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, this is a pretty nice time of year. The ice is out, and today the sun came in. And it set us up for gorgeous pictures like this on bodies of water all across the region. This one happens to be Lake Nichols, where our dear friend Bobby Perkla managed to snap a picture while taking a break. She just retired not too long ago, so imagine living life like that. Well, maybe in 10 years I'll get my chance. But weather like this isn't going to last for 10 years. It'll be gone in a couple of hours, frankly, as a chance for rain comes around, at least through tomorrow morning. We'll talk about that and a trip towards the 70s by the weekend after we take a look at these current conditions. At the airport in Duluth, it's 55 degrees with 51% relative humidity. Southeasterly winds going 9 miles per hour, and our air pressure, 29.7 inches of mercury. Current regional temperatures, well, warmer than yesterday, that's for sure. Instead of 30s and 40s, now we're in the 50s and 60s for most places. Exceptions are 43 by the lake in Grand Marais and 46 on Park Point, but 61 Hayward, 59 Watersmeet, 64 in Hibbing, 67 degrees in International Falls. The fringes away from the lake this time of year do indeed get warmer while it stays cooler by the lake. But Saturday, even here in the Twin Ports, I think we'll be topping out around 70 degrees. So inland, it's going to be great weather. Saw a few convertibles out today. I can just imagine how many tops will be down once we get towards the start of the weekend, not the finish, because on Sunday it'll already start to cool down and we'll get another chance of rain like we see breezing in here from the northwest. That's a low-pressure system that's coming our way from the Dakotas. So sunshine right now for most zones. Clouds will increase as the night goes on. And after midnight, this low-pressure system brings us a 40% chance for showers here in Minnesota, 30% chance for Wisconsin and the UP. But as early as Thursday afternoon, higher pressure settles in to dry us up and clear us up, and then set us up for sunshine Friday and Saturday as well, along with that trip towards the 70s. So how much rain this go around? Really not that much, just a trace to a couple of tenths at most. Not a real big soaker, no, not this time around. Sundays doesn't look to be that spectacular either. And in between, of course, sunshine, dry conditions coming our way. Tonight, coming our way will be low temps in the 30s, upper 30s. So it's warming as our clouds increase in Minnesota. And low temps in Wisconsin, Michigan, a narrower range, about 35 to 37. Clouds on the increase there as well. And of course, those thicker clouds bring us a 30% chance for morning rain in Wisconsin and the UP, with high temps running about 56 to 59. Maybe not quite as warm as today, but pretty close. Tomorrow, Minnesota numbers in the 50s, even closer to the lake. So we'll still call that a success. 40% chance for the morning rain. And now the extended forecast. Mid-50s with us Thursday and Friday. Sunshine comes back Thursday afternoon, like I mentioned, and lingers through Friday. Straight up sunny on Friday. A little cloudier on Saturday, but there we go. 70 degrees even here in the Twin Ports. Warmer inland. 30% shower chance comes to call on Sunday, so our temperatures drop towards 63 then, Kristen. By Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, back to the low to mid-50s. So from warmer than normal to cooler than normal and cloudier too. This will not stand forever, so again, make the most of it.
Yeah, it just makes us appreciate days like today when the sun is out, blue sky, we feel some of that vitamin D from the sun. It's great.
Around here, we sure do learn to appreciate days like that.
Yes, we do. Thanks, Dave. In Superior today, dozens came out to remember those who lost their lives on the job. Each spring, Superior City leaders and workers honor those who have died. Along with celebrating them, a tree was planted at Bear Creek Park. Superior Mayor Jim Payne explained why it's so important to remember them.
We tragically have to remember somebody that died in the past year, Mr. Brady Van Hove, who died at work this year. So this tree is planted in memory of him and in memory of everybody that's lost their life at work.
Payne says even a single workplace death in the city is too many. After a year off due to the pandemic, Duluth's Memorial Day Parade is back and organizers are looking for people to take part. The Duluth Women of Today group is organizing this year's parade. Even before the pandemic, the parade was seeing fewer and fewer people signing up to march. Now they're hoping to get more people out there this year. Organizers say events like this are a chance to honor the servicemen and women who support them.
Memorial Day is honoring those who served in the military, who went overseas, and who gave their lives for the freedoms that we enjoy today, you know. So it is, they truly deserve to be honored in that way.
The parade will be held on Memorial Day, which is May 31st this year. It will start at 12:30 in West Duluth. For route and sign-up information, you can find the details on our website, CBS3Duluth.com. Still to come, a judge ruled today police body camera footage will not be released in the case of Andrew Brown for fears of interfering with the investigation. We'll have more after the break.
The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu will take you right into summer. With out-of-this-world brownie batter, iconic drumstick with peanuts, plus favorites like cotton candy, raspberry fudge bliss, and an all-new lineup for all the summer you crave. The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu. Summer's best moments are just one bite away. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Looking for a home run on your next home project? Don't strike out by using someone out of left field who makes errors, balks at your needs, isn't safe, and gives you the squeeze by charging double. Your home improvement company aced my window project, and working with them was a walk in the park. They never sacrifice quality, and you can count on them to avoid curveballs and save you time. Plus, they clean up, which is a big relief. Your home improvement company is a huge hit in Twins territory, even if their owner is a bit of a screwball.
Home Furniture supports our communities through a number of local charities. Hi, I'm Kyle Johansson. When we lost my grandmother to ovarian cancer, Home teamed up with MOCA to help find a cure. Every May, we take our support into the showrooms. Make a purchase at home and donate $10 to MOCA, and we'll give you an additional 10% off our sale prices.
It's a great time to buy something new for your home and help fund an early detection test for ovarian cancer.
Give $10 to MOCA, and we'll give you an extra 10% off the sale prices at home.
Go on, get off the ladder and place it back where you found it. The days of dangerous climbs are over. Gutter Helmet provides year-round protection, preventing buildup of debris, keeping your gutters clear and free-flowing. With its heavy-duty support brackets and exclusive helmet heat ice reduction system, Gutter Helmet's been designed to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Get Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice for gutter protection, and never clean your gutters again.
Attention everyone on Medicare. Did you know that millions of Americans over 65 on Medicare may not be getting all the benefits they deserve right now in 2021? With all the news about the virus and vaccines, everyone eligible for Medicare is encouraged to call 800-758-2204 now for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review. 2021 is here. You may be able to save money and receive additional benefits like home prescription delivery and expanded at-home telehealth visits. Call now to find out if you're eligible for a plan that includes benefits like free hearing aids, free eyeglasses, free meal delivery, and free rides to medical appointments. You may also be eligible for $0 monthly premiums, $0 deductibles, or $0 copays, plus benefits including dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. You don't get these savings and additional benefits automatically, so call now. There is no obligation to enroll. The call and Medicare benefits review are absolutely free. Call 800-758-2204. 800-758-2204.
if it's important to our nation,
the country is facing yet another unprecedented crisis.
it's on Face the Nation, making politics make sense. The why behind the biggest stories. Face the Nation on CBS.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
A judge in North Carolina has denied requests to publicly release police body camera footage in the fatal shooting of Andrew Brown Jr., just a day after Brown's family released an independent autopsy report. Manuel Rodriguez has the latest from Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
A North Carolina judge ruled against the immediate public release of body cam video of sheriff's deputies fatally shooting Andrew Brown Jr. last week, saying it could jeopardize the investigation.
The release would create a serious threat to the fair, impartial, and orderly administration of justice.
During the hearing, the district attorney said that Brown's car made contact with law enforcement officers before they opened fire.
The next movement of the car is forward. It is in the direction of law enforcement and makes contact with law enforcement. It is then and only then that you hear shots.
That goes against what Brown family lawyer Chantel Cherry Lassiter said after watching a small clip of the body cam video.
I still stand by what I saw in that clip it. I told everyone what I saw. We had 20 seconds. We watched it over and over to ensure that I tried as best I could not to miss anything.
And that's the whole reason. If you have a disputed facts, show the tape.
The hearing comes a day after Brown's family released an independent autopsy showing he suffered 5 gunshot wounds, 4 to the arm and 1 fatal shot to the back of the head. Faith leaders led a march to the scene of Brown's shooting Wednesday. North Carolina's governor wants a special prosecutor to take over the case to ensure it is conducted without bias. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
The judge also said he would allow the disclosure of redacted body cam videos to Brown's son.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, President Biden's big night, his $4 trillion in new spending for infrastructure, child care, paid family leave. But how does he plan to pay for it? Plus, why the Supreme Court is weighing in on a Snapchat post from a high school cheerleader and what it could mean for free speech. And remembering astronaut Michael Collins, who played a vital role in the first moon mission. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Healthy Systems USA Spring Sale is going on now. Get a free bottle of Healthy Start Spray and lose 30 to 50 pounds in just 2 months with purchase of 1-month program. That's right, 2-month program for 1-month price. Call us today. Limited supply.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right. And done right now. We pride ourselves on being the best for the best price. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-816-8219. That's 800-816-8219.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel. Weekday mornings on CBS.
Healthy Systems USA Spring Sale is going on now. Get a free bottle of Healthy Start Spray and lose 30 to 50 pounds in just 2 months with purchase of 1-month program. That's right, 2-month program for 1-month price. Call us today. Limited supply.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for a buck suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this sunny Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top stories and we'll see what's coming up tonight at 6. Earlier today, both PolyMet and environmentalists claimed victory following a ruling by the Minnesota Supreme Court involving the proposed copper-nickel mine's permit to mine. The state's highest court ruled the DNR has to hold a hearing on whether the mine's waste pond would effectively keep pollution contained, something environmentalists are celebrating. But the Supreme Court also said the Court of Appeals was incorrect when it reversed 2 dam safety permits for the $1 billion project, something PolyMet says is a win for the project and its supporters. And coming up tonight at 6, the Duluth Police Department is expanding its mental health unit. A registered psychiatric nurse has been added to the response team to assist on calls. And tonight we'll hear from the department how they hope the position will help the community. And here's a live look from Virginia tonight. At the top of our show, we told you about a water emergency at the Richelieu mine pit involving 2 individuals who had fallen in. We are still waiting to hear more information on that situation. We have a reporter who will be on scene shortly, and we will hear from her as to what she's heard from authorities tonight on the CBS 3 News at 6. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We hope to see you back here at 6.